Welcome to this episode of Rock Solid Productions, where in this video we're going to find out what we got in the box that we recently ordered off of eBay. Hey everybody, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. If this is your first time here, I want to take a second and just welcome you and thank you for stopping by the channel. If you like what you see here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way each and every time I do upload something new, you get to see what we're working on. And right now what we're working on, this came in just today. This is actually something that I ordered off of eBay, and looking at the package itself, I'm a little concerned knowing what's in here. Basically what it is I purchased a Sega Genesis Model 2 with a 32X and a Sega CD. And oh, this is the box that it came in. And I mean, there's not a whole lot of padding and whatnot in here. I'm kind of concerned, so I wanted to share my experiences with all of you. We're gonna throw it on the table and see this thing get norfed up. So I'm not gonna lie, looking at the outside condition of this box, the fact it doesn't feel like there's much of any padding on here, I'm more than a little concerned. Hey, at least he put some packing tape on here to kind of keep everything together. All right, so here's the moment of truth. I am seeing bubble wrap in here. Let's slide this out first. So that's Sega Tomcat Alley. And the disc, he said, did have some minor scratches on it, so I'm kind of expecting that. Oh, that's not minor scratches. That's like crap and crud on there. Oh, that's disappointing. I'll take this to Adrian at Live Action Games. I know that he's got a machine that'll resurface it, but that's not a scratch. That's crap stuck to it. Let's see, Prince of Persia. That one's more scratched than anything. There's a nick out of the side I can feel right here. So let's slide what we have out here first of all. So here's the 32X. I've actually never held one of these in my hands. A little bit of scuffing and marking on the top. Looks like a dog chewed it there. Oh my goodness. Look at the rust there. None of this showed up on the listing. Oh, the more I get into this, the angrier I'm getting. So here's AV cable, so at least there's that. At least one of the patch cables. I know this is one of the things that's huge and is often missing are these patch cables. Thankfully, that's here. One 3-button controller, which is what I was expecting. I mean, this is all that was in there wrapped around this stuff for padding. That's just terrible. This is someone who clearly didn't give a rip about what he was doing, what he was selling, and just wanted it out of his house. All right, we have AC adapters, knockoffs, not the originals, which is kind of a bummer to see. But okay, there's the AC adapters for the 32X and the Sega CD. So I just saw the system in here. That's how the system was in there. No padding, nothing wrapped around this at all. That pisses me off. I'm extremely angry at that right now. I mean, the fact that that was disconnected, that should have never happened. This is all chewed to hell on the back. Oh, hurts my heart. And I'm a Nintendo fan, and this hurts my heart. And finally, here's our one OEM adapter. So basically what I got out of this box was a Model 2 Sega Genesis, a Sega CD, a 32X, which thankfully at least it does have the shim that it needs to play on the Model 2. Does snap in. 2 knockoff power supplies, which the ad did not say that they were not genuine OEM equipment. 1 original power supply, 1 kind of okay condition 3-button controller, 1 patch cable, 1 AV cable, and 2 games, one of which in Tomcat Alley is all boogered up and has crap sticking to the bottom of it, and Prince of Persia, which is scratched up, but the listing said that it was scratched. So let's take a second here. We're gonna go back in front of the TV. So I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't at least a little disappointed in this, because quite frankly I am. This is all that was used for packing material besides the box itself. This is the thinnest, cheapest, crappiest bubble wrap you can use, and that's what the system wasn't even wrapped in it. The accessories were, the 32X was, but the Model 2 Genesis and the Sega CD, they didn't even have any bubble wrap to it, so I'm a little disappointed at that. It's chewed up. It's one of those things where, you know, I bought it off of eBay. I'm gonna be working with eBay and with the seller itself. So the unit itself, everything I paid for was $175 basically, and he charged $25 for shipping and handling. Now, if you're not gonna provide free shipping, then you know what? You need to pack your stuff well and have things in there in a way that they don't shift around, they don't break, they don't get broken. Even stuff in the listing like the games being scratched. I can live with that. Like I say, I know I can take any disc-based games to Adrian at Live Action Games. He's got a machine, he'll charge me a minimal price, and he'll clean them up for me. That's fine. The fact that there was like food boogers on Tomcat Alley, no, that stuff doesn't fly. That's being a bad eBayer and really someone who's not taking care of their stuff. So keep an eye out. I'm going to work on cleaning this up, refurbishing it, making sure that it works. It is advertised that it's supposed to work as is. Now the question I have, will it fit in my cubbies? No! Which means it's going to live up top here, or I'll find a space on my shelf. But this Nintendo fanboy now has a Sega Tower of Power, where I've got the Sega CD, a Model 1 and Model 2 Sega Genesis, the 32X. If I really wanted to be sick and twisted, I could put the Game Genie in, and then throw a game on top of that. And really kind of, this poor thing, no more, I give, I tap, I'm out. Anyway, so that was our recent purchase off of eBay. One of those things, kind of buyer beware when you are picking up something like this. Now, these systems, depending on what you're looking for, you really shouldn't, for a Model 1 or Model 2 Genesis, you shouldn't be paying more than $40 or $50 for like an immaculate one. I've seen, like I paid $30 for my Model 1 Genesis. Super happy with it. Disc replay locally here in Champaign, Illinois. You know, it wasn't a hookup or anything. It was just, that's what the price was. So that's where I got it from. Model 2 should be going for about the same price too. The Sega CDs, I've been seeing anywhere between about $100 and $150 for the Model 2 Sega CD. Now this is the more reliable of the two. There is the Model 1 Sega CD that was designed for the Genesis down below, the Model 1 Genesis. That system is not nearly as robust and reliable as this system here is. And then 32Xs I've been seeing anywhere from, you know, $60, $70, $80 up to about $120, $125. The main thing that you have to make sure, like I mentioned, is that you have all the cables. If you don't have one of these from the 32X, it's not going to work. You also need the power supplies for all three of them. There is a company out there that makes a combined power supply that'll power both the 32X and Sega CD. I want to say they run about 60 bucks, but it makes your wiring a whole lot cleaner between the two of them. So these are my experiences here. Let me know what you think, how I should proceed down in the comments below. You can also email me any questions if you want to get updates on how this system is going. Email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. You can also go ahead, follow us on Twitter. I'm going to have pictures up there as time goes on at Rock Solid Studios, and on our Facebook page at Rock Solid Productions on Facebook. Also, you can go ahead, if you have any comments or questions, leave them there on the Facebook page too. Finally, if you do want to help support the future of the channel, get early access to all of our videos, kind of have one-on-one conversations with me as well, make sure you join our Patreon page over on patreon.com/rocksolid. For just $1 a month, you get early access to all of our videos. We do have one-on-one conversations with the Patreons, kind of let them help form the future of the channel. So thanks to our Patreons, we were able to pick this up, which I greatly appreciate. And finally, like I mentioned at the top, don't forget to subscribe. That way you are kept up to date each and every time I do come out with a new video. And if you hit that bell notification icon, you are given a notification on your phone, tablet, whatever device, sent an email every time we do update and upload emails for public consumption. So I will be contacting the seller. Not happy about this. Let me know your nightmare eBay experiences down below. I really want to see, and this isn't even really a nightmare. This is just, really, dude? Really? So look for future videos, future live streams where we will be testing this out, hooking it up, and exactly seeing how it is as we go through the refurbishment process. Thanks for watching. Oh, and then we will be playing it through HD Retrovision cables via our OSSC, so we will get the best picture quality possible out of this system. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.